mention a few things, a few actually important things. So let me go back and explain them. One of them is if you don't have a good idea, if you think you don't have a good capstone project idea, please send me an email. Um, and in that email, please tell me about your background, your interests, and also your future plans. So I'm that then what will happen is I will contact our um, data science faculty, and I will ask them, hey, we have this student, this is his or her interest, but he has no idea or she has no idea uh, about what to work on. So then, we will get some project ideas from our faculty. Then I will get back to you with a possible project ideas to you. So this happened once last semester. Um, so again, if you don't have a good idea, or if you think that you don't have a good idea, please let me know. We can help you with finding both a good project research question and also a good reliable data set. That's one thing. The other thing I forgot was um, you can also work in groups. Okay, but in that case, the project should be really big. Like last semester, we had two students. Um, they came up with a project which couldn't be basically finished in just 2 or 3 months. So in that case, by the way, but we have to be really careful because sometimes you never know. Like in group projects, some people um, they just don't do their parts, then the other people might get affected. So in that case, we should sit together and discuss whose responsibility is what, and what will happen if person A doesn't finish his part or person B uh, finishes only 50% of her job, so that we should make sure that everyone is in good shape at the end of the semester. Um, we like actually group projects because at the end, if you can come up with a really great product, which might lead to a company. Actually, this happened when I was at GW. One of our actually a group of our students, they came up with a really good idea, which is basically uh, learning any given language from TV recordings and like movies and like anything which we have like which there is audio and video at the same time by using convolutional networks. So I can explain that project to you if you're interested in. But the students who did this project right after graduation, um, they created their company, and then that company was bought by another really, really big, very famous company at the end of their maybe either second or third year. Okay, so that's one of the things I forgot. Um, Let me check my note. So again, like we mentioned that like um, you should use more than one method, or you should use more than one data set to make sure that your algorithm, your code, your idea works well. The other thing is like, please try to choose an research project which will help you to find a job at your dream company. Okay, so if you are dreaming about working for NIH, then you should maybe work on like biomedical data, right? It could be X-ray images or like MRI images, or like mammal, like breast cancer images, like trying to detect cancer by using some image processing combined with deep learning algorithms. Or if you are thinking about working for a financial sector, you should try to find a large data set coming from industry, so you can you can show them that, hey, look, this is how I did time series analysis. This was method one. It did only 85% well in terms of accuracy. Then I come up with this another idea that I combine data A with data B and data C. Then we improve the accuracy to 95% or something like that. So Again, like you should use this course as an opportunity to show off your skills and knowledge. Okay, this is extremely crucial. Um, like last year, I did one project, just to just give you an idea about how to choose a good capstone project. So it was actually last January, and I said like, hey, I should be able to determine the refractive index of thin films from um, spectrometry experiment data with machine learning. Okay, so this was my idea. First, I created a synthetic data set for thin films with assuming like a refractive index of values in a range, of course, in a systematic manner. Then I built a deep learning, actually, I built a neural network learning system, and then in that that those network actually I change number of layers, I change optimizers, I change activation functions, like everything. Like I mean, and at the end I was able to estimate the refractive index of two-dimensional materials like graphene, monolayer of molybdenum disulfide, or something like other materials with 99.7 accuracy. Okay, like the error was less than 0.3%. So I presented my the preliminary step, preliminary results, and my initial algorithm at the peers conference. Then I got a feedback. Actually, I got different feedbacks from different colleagues. Then I improved my method. Then I submitted as a journal paper, and it just got accepted, and it will be published in the following months at the IOP Machine Learning Science and Engineering Journal. Okay, so this is how it goes. And I also like right now I am collaborating with professors from University of Maryland College Park. So they have a data set about like customer behavior. Basically, they show like price of two different goods, and they give a certain amount of money to each person, and they ask like, okay, what do you buy? Are you going to buy 10 of X and 20 of Y, or like what are you going to do if when we change the price of X and Y? So they did some machine learning, and they were able to guess what would the consumer buy um, next time with like 92% or 91% of accuracy. So they came to me, and I showed them how we can use transfer learning, and now our accuracy is about 96%. Okay, again, there are so many things we can do, and there are so many things right now at this stage, and there are so many different tools, right, to do the data science, like to machine learning, or like EDA or the AI, whatever you name it, or for like visualization, right? So please use them at every step, and at the end show us something really uh, uh, attractive, also high impact.